Wrapping up the binge playlist here on Wrestling Inc. It is Chair Shot Reality. We are at Point Park University in downtown Pittsburgh. Any of you looking for education, come to Pittsburgh and Point Park University. You can work in all the various wonderful programs they have. Katie Arquette, Justin LeBar. We're wrapping up here, and let's talk all things women, Miss Arquette. First off, let's talk Ronda Rousey, because you just can't have a conversation about women's wrestling and WWE.
And not thank Ronda Rousey.
Well, she's one of the champions. She's the focal point right now. She is the Raw Women's Champion, won it at SummerSlam. And, you know, we have we have Hell in a Cell coming up, that we have the All Women's Evolution show coming up in October. Then you start thinking Royal Rumble, you start thinking WrestleMania. And she's a champion, and there's all kinds of, there's obviously the inevitable that she eventually is going to have to fight Charlotte. That seems like that's one of those, pairings you have to put together, dream matches, so to speak.
Right.
But I ask you this, and I can't figure out. I really can't see Ronda Rousey. I can't see anybody, not even Charlotte. I can't see anybody beating Ronda Rousey and taking the title. Like, I can't picture it at all. Like, I mean, I'm talking like well into 2019. I can't see it.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with you. There's no way Ronda isn't going to be champion for at least the next year. There's no way she's not going to. She is dominant. She's proven herself when coming into this business through the WWE, and she's made an incredible progress. I mean, she's Raw's champion, and of course we're going to want to see Charlotte and her at some point. And Ronda has done very, very well, and I'm excited to see what else she has to bring.
Well, not just Raw, becoming Raw champion and doing well, but I mean, you know this from going from training to now, working regularly. There's a certain, initiation, so to speak. The paying the dues is the common phrase, and she's doing it. Not only, I mean, obviously she's coming over from having a huge career in the UFC and being a Hollywood star, but she's not taking the Brock Lesnar treatment. She's working house shows. She's showing up to every TV, even if it means just a promo segment. I mean, she's doing all the things that you need to do, and everything that's getting out there on the internet, which you can take for a grain of salt, but even that I can say firsthand for people I've talked to that are there, I haven't heard a bad word about her. Everybody's saying she's doing all the right things.
Oh yeah, she wants to make a good impression. And the thing about it is, wrestlers everywhere, indies, professional, it doesn't matter. They think that when you're done training, you're done with your dues. You're not.
No.
You are always paying your dues. You should always pick up a chair for a ring crew. You should always arrive early. You should always shake everyone's hand. And she's doing that. And she's going the extra mile by doing house shows and not going out the Brock Lesnar way and, coming in every once in a while. She is earning her spot because she did only have, the same amount of training as, I would have, and, I'm in the indies and working my way up. But she got this incredible opportunity because of the career she had prior, and she's only continuing to prove why she deserves to be here as well.
Now, all of a sudden, Nikki Bella has popped back up. Both Bellas. Nikki Bella has popped back up, and she's in every segment now with Ronda Rousey, and they're besties, and they're taking selfies, and yada, yada, yada.
Girl talk.
Girl talk. But this all is coming about right at the same time where, Evolution, you're going to have the Bellas. They've been around WWE for a long time, so they deserve to be part of this.
10 years now.
They deserve to be part of this, historic all-women show coming up in the end of October. But there's a lot of chatter that Nikki Bella might be who Vince ultimately has in his mind and his vision as Ronda's opponent at this event. Which, I like Nikki Bella, and I don't even hate on the Bellas. I think that they've actually, if you look at where they were when they came in 10 years ago, they've made a ton of improvements in a lot of different ways. No, they're not the in-ring performers that, technically that, Charlotte might be or Natty might be.
They're entertainers. They're memorable.
Right. Yeah, exactly. When their music hits, you cut to the crowd. There are young girls. There are people that they matter to. So they have a value. But when you think about all women show, I guess she's just not the first opponent people think of for Ronda Rousey for a title challenge.
I think it's because Nikki Bella, the Bellas have made their comeback, the way that they went out. Brie wanted to start a family, Nikki with her injury, and there was no ending. They were coming back regardless. And now is the time. And I guess because, they just celebrated their 10-year being a part of the WWE. And I guess they think that Nikki Bella's that top dog. Like, well, she's coming back. We need to put her with the best that we have right now. That's probably where their minds are. Not so, oh, we want to see Charlotte and Ronda. No. They want to give it to the person that is come back and has been there the longest.
You see, my pick, and it's still going to happen, it's not official till they make it official, I would put Ronda versus Natty. To me, you know, Natty's been the best friend. There's a perfect chance for a heel turn here to have a great story to tell of Natty being so frustrated that Ronda comes in and has stolen her spotlight and et cetera. And again, Natty, she stuck around through the diva years, through the pillow fights and the bra and panty matches and all.
Yeah.
So having the fact that she was able to stick through that and beat that, she really in a way symbolizes this revolution more than anybody. So to me, that's the perfect opponent to put Ronda against.
Now, I 100% agree with you. I was just telling you why I think the WWE thinks that they think Nikki and Ronda should have this match. But I 100% agree with you. I think it should be Ronda and Natty. They've been best friends, like you said. They've been by each other's sides, ringside this entire time. It would make sense to have it, kind of how when Bliss and Nia Jax were besties, and they're not so much anymore. And it stirred something very interesting for the crowd to remember.
So speaking of Alexa, we're starting to get a little bit of leaked information, whether it's WWE's social media or whether, again, it's other information leaking through the cracks of some of the fun matches they're going to do at Evolution. They're definitely making a habit to bringing back women from the past or who just aren't currently in the company and putting them up against current. Alexa versus Trish is one. Lita versus Mickie James is another one. I personally would rather see Trish versus Mickie James to relive that wonderful Mania match, but I digress. Katie Arquette, if you're on Evolution, who do you want to face?
Lita.
You want Lita?
I want Lita. I love Lita. She is the biggest reason I wanted to get into wrestling. She's been my favorite female wrestler because Kane is my favorite. It was a love at first sight, special Raw moment. But
hang on. Wait, we'll get back to Lita. Kane's your favorite?
Kane is my favorite.
I don't think you've ever told me this.
Yes, Kane is my favorite. I'm full of secrets. Kane, I was probably 10, and my sister was watching Raw, and he was the first person I saw come out, and it was head over heels.
Wait, you're 10 years old, and you're attracted to the guy who's supposed to be like this guy burned in a fire who's straight from hell. Like,
I was 10. I didn't know
what kind of guys did you date?
I didn't know what story he was. I didn't know his character. I just knew that I was like, I like him. I don't know why, but I do. And I've always loved him. Ever since I've wanted to go to Raw and watch Kane wrestle, I still have not been able to do that.
Do you still find him attractive now that he's
I never thought he was attractive.
Well, no.
10.
Are you? But now he's mayor of Knox County in Tennessee. He's got rid of the mask. He's wearing a suit. I mean, is he still your favorite now?
He's still my favorite.
Man in a suit, man in power.
My childhood favorite. Yes. When I saw Triple H come out, I'm like, he's spitting on himself. That's just dumb. And then my sister kicked me out of her room, and I didn't get back into wrestling.
We need to like make this a regular segment, like what secrets you do have. All right, so back to Lita.
Back to Lita.
So you're still working on the moonsault.
Yes, I'm still working on the moonsault. Like I said, she's been one of my favorites and one of the reasons I've gotten into wrestling. And I want to be able to do her moonsault. It's incredible. It's scary, and you think, every time she nails it, and I envy that.
What's been the spot or move you've done so far in your career that you're the most proud of?
My spear.
Your spear?
My spear. No one's kicked out of it yet.
Oh.
So.
All right. A little fun fact for all of you looking to make conversation with Katie Arquette. You can check her out on social media, and you can talk about her spear, Kane, whatever else may come to mind to start the conversation with her. Follow her all over social media. Follow all of us, Chairshot Reality, every single weekend on Wrestling Inc. Binge watch the playlist. Tell a friend. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Do everything you have to do. You can't get enough of us. We'll be back next week.